Hello, happy Thursday. I'm so glad that it is Thursday because Thursday for me is like the last day of the week. So I'm gonna give everyone just a few minutes to hop on because for the giveaway that I'm doing tonight, you do have to be watching live because this is like the biggest giveaway that I've ever done. This is a huge giveaway. So while I'm waiting on people to hop on, I just want to introduce myself to people that may not know me. My name is Megan Justice. I have been a Thriver for 3 years. I've been a Thrive promoter for coming up on 3 years. I think it's next month that will be my 3 year of talking about these products. So with that being said, I have learned a lot and I just love to get on here and I love to share it. The reason I prefer to do live videos other than post is because what we have here is so different. And I don't feel like if I just make a post, you understand how different things are here. I was very skeptic when I first started. I was very skeptic, but I was at a point where something had to change. Something absolutely had to change. So for me, Thrive has been such a blessing for me and my family, and that's why I share it. That's why I share it, and that's why I get so passionate about it. So okay, I see Katie on there. Hi Katie, and I see my husband. Hi Jordan. So y'all, you guys think, oh, he's so sweet, he's supportive. No, he comes in here and he makes fun of me before I go live. See, he's liking it because he's agreeing. He needs to just turn his volume off. Katie's sweet. Hey Katie, you'll be nicer to me than Jordan will. Okay, so I want to give you the details on how to enter this giveaway. So since this is so huge, I'm giving away an entire month. So a full 4-week Thrive experience, the classic experience, which is my favorite personally. To enter, to win this, what I'm doing is I didn't want to just do new customers and I didn't want to just do current customers, so I'm kind of opening this up to everyone. If you are a current customer with me, or if you are not a current customer with me, let's say that you're a friend of one of my customers, you can enter too. The person with the most free accounts by the end of the month, aka, so what that means is when you have a friend that just creates a free account under your referral link, and I'm here to help you with that. So if you don't know how to find your referral link, I can help you get that and I can help you send that out. But the person that has the most free accounts made through the end of this month, I know that we've got like a week left of this month, so I wanted to give everybody the best chance that they could to win this. So by the end of the month, the person that has the most free accounts, they don't have to order anything at all, just free accounts. At the end of the month, I'll do a drawing, or not a drawing, sorry, the one who gets the most will win. If there's a tie, then I will do a drawing, or who knows, I might just give both a whole month of Thrive. So I hope I explained that well. And if you need help, like I said, with the referral links, you let me know. You can also put me in a 3-way chat with whoever it is, and I can also give them the link too. So with that being said, feel free to like this video, feel free to share it. Also feel free to comment your friends in the comment section because this is going to be a kind of what is Thrive, what it's done for me, and just honesty and truth and passion, and it would be a really good place for them to start. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with talking about what Thrive is. I get a lot of questions and concerns regarding people having like issues, and then they have like, I'm trying to see how I can put this. People are asking like what is in the product because they're scared that it's going to like overstimulate them, or it's going to hype them up, or it's going to make them crap their pants. Yep, I said that on live. And I understand that. So I want to talk about what it actually is, because it's not like some alien formulation that came from Lord knows where. It is actually, so this is the best way to describe this is like going to your Whole Foods or your vitamin store like Walgreens or CVS, and you're looking for all of the vitamins that you need in a day. You're looking for your probiotics, your prebiotics, your vitamin B, your vitamin D, all of the things that you need to get have a whole gut to fill your nutritional gaps, all the things. Like if you can imagine, that would be a lot of bottles. That is all of that into this. And to take it a little step further, these are like the best plants and fruits and vegetables. These are the best that you can get. We're actually based out of the United States, and our products are made in the United States. I think like 99% of our products are made in the United States. So what you get is locally sourced from the United States. It's not anything coming from anywhere else. I'll just put it there. These are all, it's like literally going to get all the fruits and veggies, all the vitamins, all of that kind of thing, and combining them into something so simple. And this is literally how simple it is. Okay, so this is your step one. And I'm gonna open this and I want you to see it, because a lot of capsules, and you think of vitamins, you think of like horse pills. I know I do. I think of like my sweet Nana. I miss my sweet Nana, but she would have like these horse pills beside her bed, and they would be so huge. So you guys don't worry. These are super tiny, okay? And also, if you just like absolutely can't swallow a capsule, they're capsules. So you can take them open if you want to, and you can pour them in your water, whatever you would like to do with them. But they're super tiny, like itty bitty. Okay, so that's step one. You take these first thing in the morning, and it's very important that you take it first thing in the morning, and here's why. So when you're laying in the bed and your body is not waking up yet, sorry, got distracted. You want these to hit your body before your metabolism starts going. You want them to hit, and you want them to start absorbing and do their thing before you get to moving around. And believe me, within like 10 minutes, you'll feel it, and you'll be like, oh, wow, okay. So that's your step one. Okay, then step two. You wait 15, 20 minutes. I am not gonna lie to you, I usually stay in my bed and I set a timer on my phone, and I'll either talk to my husband, or I'll just sit there because I'm not a morning person. But so then you'll go in your kitchen and you mix this. It's our lifestyle mix. I have trouble saying shakes because I know like we all have PTSD from shakes, right? These are not the same. These are delicious. They're ultra micronized, which means they're super silky smooth. They're very easy to mix. It's not anything crazy, no clumps, no like, there's 15 grams of proteins, but this is not a meal replacement, guys. This is a vitamin. I want you to think back to the whole food source and the fruits, vitamins, veggies, stuff like that. This is just formulated in a way that it works together. So you drink your shake 20 minutes later, and then you put on this little sticker. Okay, and at first it's completely okay to hide the little sticker. I promise you, if you stay on it longer than 3 days, you will no longer hide the little sticker because you'll be very proud of it. But you just apply this, and you can see it's got our orangey vitamins, everything, and there's nothing crazy in this. And in this one, there's no caffeine, nothing that's gonna hype you up, anything like that in this DFT. So you just put it on a clean, lean area of skin. Yep, see, Laura hit hers at first. I did too, Laura. I did too. I put it on my back or on my upper arm or just anywhere that I could cover it. But now I don't. I actually like use it as a bracelet. I love the Black Label because it wraps around my wrist, and it kind of just, to me, it looks like a cool bracelet. And if someone asks what it is, I mean, I'm always excited to share because what it's done for me. And now, with that being said, I kind of want to talk about that. So why would you not want to hide the sticker thing? I mean, what weirdo walks around with a sticker? A happy, healthy weirdo walks around with stickers. So I really, before Thrive, I was in a really hard place. And I'm not here to tell you that Thrive is some miracle worker. I'm not here to tell you that unicorns and rainbows are gonna pop out of the DFT and you're gonna feel like, no, it's not a miracle worker. You do have to work with it. But I didn't know that there was anything out there that could make me feel okay. At the time, I had quit my job as a dental assistant. I was just I was in a funk. I was just kind of tired of the mundane. I was tired of staying over at work. I was exhausted and I was tired. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get out. I'm going to do my own thing. So I started cleaning houses, and I realized very quickly that going from sitting in a dental assistant chair to actively cleaning 3 to 4 houses a day, I was, one, very out of shape, and two, I did not have the energy to do that. I don't know what I was thinking. I was wild, y'all. But I did it anyways. And going from trying to replace a full-time income with your own entrepreneurial journey, that was a whole nother experience. I had no idea what I was doing. I just jumped right in. So in my area, apparently, I didn't even know that, y'all. I should have researched it, but I didn't. But there was a huge need for cleaners because people either didn't show up or people did show up and they didn't do a very good job. So I am very meticulous and I am very detailed. So I feel that I gave my customers very, very good experiences and they came back. I quickly built up my business from doing 1 or 2 houses a week to doing 3 and 4 houses a day. And these are not small houses. A lot of these houses were like 2,000 to 3,000 square foot. I mean, they were not small houses. And I was doing really well, but I was also overexerting myself. And what did I do when I was feeling tired or I was feeling moody or I went to Red Bulls. And I never was a coffee drinker. I never liked the taste of coffee. So for me, the next option was energy drinks, right? We see all the commercials that talk about how they have wings and all that stuff. And it's hard to talk about because I was like, I can't believe I did that. But I did. I would have 2 to 3 Red Bulls a day. I was not eating. I was doing back to back house cleaning, and I was not eating very much. So I was drained from that. I was drained from the energy drinks. When they wore off, I was a monster. Like there's a reason they call them monsters because they turn you into a monster. When you get off of that sugar high, like it doesn't feel good, and we know that. And so the thing is until we know that there's something better, we just kind of get in that rut, and then it becomes a habit, and then habits lead to so much more down the road. Okay, so you guys kind of get it. I was miserable, I was exhausted, and I was way in over my head. So fast forward to one house that I was cleaning. Her and her husband both worked from home. Well, her husband played from home. I figured out later he was really playing video games. I thought he was like some kind of really cool techie guy, but no, he was playing video games in his basement. But they've become some of my very, very best friends. And over the time cleaning her house, yeah, she's right there. Laura's right there being like, hey, that's me. Sorry, Jeremy. Anyways. But so one day I was late. I think I was late in the afternoon cleaning her house because every once in a while my best friend, I have the best friend, but she would come and help me. But this is the day that she had to work, so she could not come help me. So I was over at not my now friend's house, and I was cleaning, and I remember I was vacuuming under her table, and I'll never forget it. She looked at me with like the most adorable, wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, happiest person that ever lived. And she was like, how do you do it? And I was just, I guess it was just the right day. It was just the right timing. And I think God had just put me in the right place because I was ready to break down. I was at my end. And when she asked me what I did, I told her, I said, I was embarrassed. I was very embarrassed. But I was like, honestly, I chug Red Bulls. And honestly, on top of that, like this is really huge for me to admit on a live video, but I was smoking like a pack of cigarettes a day because I thought that like maybe the nicotine and the Red Bulls would kind of like boost me up. And I mean, I was in a bad situation. So poor sweet Laura, she was so sweet. She was like, I've got something that I want you to try. And she was not like, it was different. It was not like one of those things that it's like, I sell this product and you should check it out. She was like, no. She was showing me pictures of her and her husband before and after. She was telling me stories about how they went from arguing because they didn't feel good to, I should have just pulled you on here, Laura, sorry. But they were, and I'm sorry for like dropping all this on a live, it just kind of happened. But anyways, she was telling me really real stories about how they went from feeling like they were dragging, and she was relating to me where I was. She was like, girl, I have been there. And when she put these products in my hand, it was literally you're my friend and I need to help you. And I am so grateful that she did. I was skeptical, but like you guys can hopefully tell from my story, I was very, very desperate for something to change. So my day one, I did it exactly like she said. I took my capsules, I drank my shake, I slept on my DFT, and I went to hang out with my best friend. And usually when I get home, we're very active, so I'm exhausted. But when I got home, I was not exhausted. I cleaned my house. I didn't work on Fridays, and it was on a Friday. So I cleaned my house. I had dinner ready. I had stuff laid out for school, no, I didn't, because it was Friday. I did a lot of things, you guys. And I cleaned my house. And when you go from cleaning 4 houses a day for like a year, and then you get home, you don't clean your house. I cleaned my house. I deep cleaned my house. I remember there was even a one time in that first week, I went through my Tupperware drawer, and y'all, if y'all have a Tupperware cabinet, you know the focus and the attention and the time that takes. I went from exhausted, running on Red Bulls, to feeling like a human being. I started day 3 as I started noticing that I wasn't really craving a whole lot of sweets like I used to. Instead of picking up that Coke at lunch or that cookie or whatever that my sweet tooth was telling me I needed, I started picking up like grapes and bananas and apples and stuff like that. And I really can't explain that part, but I guess once you start doing well, your body recognizes it and it encourages it. That's another huge thing about day 10. So even with me and my very unhealthy habits, I was still packing on weight from when I had my daughter, who was about 7 at the time. I was still packing on that. It was 22 pounds. About day 10, I didn't pay attention to that because I had saw where my friend had lost a ton of weight, her husband had lost a ton of weight, but I was just wanting to feel alive. So when I got on the scale, it was about day 10, and I had dropped a few pounds. I could tell my clothes were fitting a little more loosely. I was ecstatic. I was like, sign me up forever. Fast forward 3 months, it got even better. I had lost all 22 pounds, all 22 pounds. I was no longer drinking Red Bulls. I was no longer trying to fill my needs with nicotine, and I want to be careful with that, because Thrive is not meant to like make you lose a ton of weight, and it's not really meant to make you stop smoking or stop drinking or anything like that. It's just a way to fill your nutritional gaps, to give your body what it needs. And when you give your body what it needs, it learns how to tell you what is good for you versus what is bad for you. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. You learn to crave things that are going to better you versus craving things like Oreos. I loved Oreos and I love Dr. Peppers. And don't get me wrong, I still have Oreos and Dr. Peppers every once in a while, but the time that I crave them is very, very rare. And it's like, yeah, Laura, our bodies are a miracle. And I never knew that. I worked in the health field. I worked at a doctor's office for 6 years. And I was this mentality of if something's wrong, you go to the doctor and you get something for it, and then you feel better. But there's a way that we can heal ourselves and start working on our gut and our own health without having to, and I'm not telling you guys not to go to the doctor. Definitely go to the doctor. I actually, like, if you're concerned about anything, I would highly recommend taking this to your physician. I personally did. I know I've told many times before when I was pregnant with Bo, I do not take that lightly because I was a very high risk pregnancy. And I went to my doctor who loves me because it's my father-in-law. And I also went to my OB, and I had them both look into this to make sure that this was okay. And both of them told me specifically, this is my specific case, that this was better than any prenatal vitamin that they could find over the counter. Another thing about Thrive and why it makes us different from all those bottles, because yeah, you can look at the back of this and you can go get your vitamin A, your C, your D, your E. You can get all of these things from the vitamin store, but here's the thing. This is split up into 3 different steps because the science behind it, this opens up your gut so that you absorb this. And this absorbs all throughout the day through the biggest organ on your body, your skin. So together, this absorption rate is like 96 to 98%. Your vitamins that you get over the counter, you're looking at maybe 10%. So that's a huge difference. When you don't absorb your vitamins, you're not gonna feel them. When you absorb your vitamins, it's a whole different world. And it's unexplainable, and it really, like, I don't ever want to be that person that's like, buy my product, buy my product, buy my product. So I do offer samples, but to really experience it, a sample is going to show you how easy it is. It's going to show you how simple it is to do. But if you really, really want to feel the whole shebang, do a month and do it consistently. Do it every single day. Because another example, you can go you can start taking something. And if you skip a day or you skip 2 days, let's do like an antibiotic, okay? So you're sick and you go to the doctor and they prescribe an antibiotic and they tell you do not skip a day. This is kind of the same thing. And here's why. If you skip a day, you're not letting it do its work. These are like your little soldiers, and they got to go to work for you every single day. They're building and they're working on you. And if you skip a day, that means they're just kind of sitting on the counter and it's not really doing you a whole lot of good. So for this to really work and for you to really feel it, you have to want it too. And when I say that, I mean you don't self-sabotage. You need to take it as directed every day for at least 30 days. That's gonna give you your holy cow moment. And everyone's day is different. I was a day 1 thriver. I was in love with it very quickly. But I have friends that it took 2 weeks. I have friends that it took 5 days. Everyone's body is different because everyone has a different history. Everyone has done, you have to think of all the things you have done for decades to your body. And you have to realize that sometimes it takes more than a day or 2 to start working on those and correcting them. Okay, so that is kind of like my Thrive spiel and why I love it so much. That's why I am so passionate about it and why I'm still here 3 years later. But now I want to tell you about my favorite part. This company that I chose to partner with is very, I love their heart. I love their heart. I have been to many of our events. I have met our CEO, my whole team, like our whole heartbeat is just so beautiful. And here's the thing. Everybody has the opportunity to thrive for free here. You don't have to promote our products. Actually, like, this is huge. Our promoter to customer ratio is 10 to 1. So 10 customers per promoters. Promoters aren't like, I mean, yes, there are a good bit of us, but there's a lot more customers than there are promoters. And if you are in network marketing, that's huge. We don't say, promote my product, because that's not what it's about. It's about helping people. And this is a cool way that our company gives back to everyone. So we have a refer to program. And what that means is that when you refer 2 of your friends that both place their order on auto ship, the next month you get the average of their credits towards your order. So let's say you have 2 friends that are thriving with you. Next month, you're gonna get to Thrive for free. You're only gonna pay shipping, and if you are in a state that does taxes, you have to pay taxes as well. But it's like, I think it's like $28. It's like nothing, like less than $1 a day. And I think that is cool. You don't have to promote to do that. Anyone can do that. So if you have any questions, you guys, please reach out to me. I am an open book. I'm not here to be Spamela Anderson. I picked that up from a friend of mine, and I'm running with it because I love it. But I'm not here to beg you to buy something that you don't need. That's just not who I am. I literally just share these products because I went from exhausted and feeling like something had to give to a mom who had time to spend with her kids. I went from someone that was cranky when I got home from work and dreading it to someone who's playing games and walking at the park after I work. And I was still cleaning 4 or 5 houses a day when I started this. I was. That's the difference it makes. Nothing changed except for this. And then everything changed. And it was just a ripple effect. Like the better it got, the better it got. And here I am still. I have now had a kid in between my years of thriving, and I didn't have that weight on me for 7 years after I had Bo. Bo's not even 2 yet, and the weight is gone. I'm back to me. And also, I just want to say this, my hair did not fall out after I had Bo. My hair came out in globs after I had Kaylee. Your body, when it's healthy, it runs a whole lot better. Okay, well, I really appreciate you guys on. I just want to recap the giveaway one more time. So if you are a customer of mine, or if you would like to be, everyone that has a free account with Thrive, even if you've never ordered, you have a referral link. So you have your own website that you can share with friends. When your friends go to that website and they create a free account, they don't have to order anything. They don't have to put a credit card in at all. It doesn't even ask for that. I don't even think it asks for your address on that page. It's just like email, phone number, your name. It's very simple. The person who has the most of those free accounts, and this is for my promoter friends, this is for my customer friends, and this is for my customers' customers. So if you're watching this and you are linked to me in some way, this promo is for you. You are included. I didn't want to leave anybody out. So the person who has the most free accounts before the end of the month will win a whole entire month of Thrive. And if you need help with any of that, I'm here for you. I can talk to your friends for you. If you don't know what your link is, I can send you the link. I'm here to work for you. So just know that. And I'm here as a friend, not as some like crazy, creepy person. That's why I like doing these live videos, because I hope that you see me, and I hope you see the transparency and the passion and the truth. And I mean, the real life changes. It gets better and better and better. Okay, you guys get it. I appreciate you so very much for watching. And I hope you have a fantastic Thursday night. I will see you guys soon.